Oh shit. That ain't supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like this. Then it's supposed to be like this.
Shut the fuck up, sorry ass motherfucker, stay away from me.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Coffee Bonghits, kinda with Jessie. Hey, we got the crazy cam already out today. We got the crazy cam already out today. You do not know who is going to stick their head up through that window. You really don't. Watch, I'm going to show you something. Hey, thank you for tuning in, by the way. This is Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie. Forgive my hair. I have a hat somewhere. Hold on. Hey, you guys know anything cool right there? Huh? Hey, what's going on? You see that? You might get a random ass. You might get a random ass goat coming through there. You might get a random LL Cool J, by the way, too. LL Cool J is like, y'all talking about the GOAT? Because remember, LL Cool J is the greatest rapper of all time. And never forget that, suckers. Check the discography. Man, where's my applause? I should have a fake applause button that people think is real. I need that right now. Y'all give it up one time for LL Cool J. All right. Yo, good morning, Jay. Hey, good morning, Morgan. The hair's doing, I don't know what it's doing, man. I don't know what's going on. I need a haircut back. Good morning, Dawn. Aloha to you. Good morning, Erica. Oh, good morning, Finda. Oh, you're like, hey, there's a little bump, 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 bump. There's a little echo. That's because I'm trying to juggle some stuff. Yo, today's a crazy day. Tomorrow's the election. Do you know what it's like to be one day before the election and look a lot like Joe Biden's son? I don't know why. Whoa, did you see that on the crazy cam? Did you see that on the crazy cam? That was a squirrel. Yo, I'm just gonna give you the lowdown who we got that hangs out on this little farm I've built. We got a couple squirrels, 2 birds, 3 goats, a magical cat. Who else we got? Oh, and a spider. Yo, we had 2 spiders, though. Turns out they didn't make the best roommates. The other one said, what would you, so okay, look, here's let me get off the crazy cam and until something goes crazy, then I will bring it back. Damn, why am I so constricted right now? Oh, these cords. Okay. Good morning, Plucky. So there was a spider in the kitchen, and it was on the ceiling. And so I just took a frying pan and just went up and scraped it across, and it dropped down into the frying pan, right? And so I have a spider in the frying pan. So I take it and I go outside, and I'm like, anybody need a roommate? And this bigger spider was like, hey, yeah, man, I got a little room right here. I can rent to the young player. And I was like, word, he needs a mentor. Boom, threw him, went in the other spider's web. And then I was like, all right, you guys have a good night. I'm going to turn my back now, and I'm not looking to see what happens. Not that hitting Miyagi. Okay, what am up? What am up? What are we doing today? Let me figure it out. First, I need to smoke some more. Man, I don't know what it is. But right before legalization, the weed started sucking. Don't blame the sucky weed on legalization. Because people could still grow good weed in their backyard if they wanted to. I don't know. I think the atmospheric conditions are now similar to either like Venus or Mars. First person that types Uranus in the chat room wins something. Hey, remember, November, we're supposed to be starting our morning giveaway club, right? Where somebody has something and then I give it away to a loyal listener. I give it away to a loyal listener and then I don't want that to look like that. Hold on. Okay, so I do need to get into a couple things though and remind you guys. One, I'm feeling your energy. A lot of people are mad at me right now. I took to social media yesterday and I was brutally honest with what I feel like is a misappropriation of people's priorities, right? We get 100 credits and people are like, yo, man, why don't you let a player live? Just let me sit and watch cartoons all day or play video games all day or, man. Y'all some dumbasses. I'm going to tell you right now, you better go fill up your Easter baskets because the last fat catch to catch the passion to be the first eyeball coming up asking about my rations. I can't do it, dude. You got this. I got this much food and not a lot of faith in you. You're looking like a weekender. You're hella weak and slender. So here's the thing, man. I'm trying to casually give people opportunities to remedy the ills in their life. And I'm trying to give you hot tips, yo. But you don't have to listen. You really don't have to pay attention. But here's the hot tips. Stop getting drunk all the time. Stop eating meat. Stop playing video games. And get more animals. That's the key to the better life. Look, you don't understand. Here's some people don't understand. Your body is a gigantic battery. That's it. It's just a gigantic battery, right? You wake up every day on 100%. There's things you can do to make your phone run better. There's things you can do to make the energy in your body run better. I'm not talking about chakras, but I kind of am, I guess, in a roundabout way. Man, my hair is killing me. Let me fix this, man. I got a little hair I could wear. Okay. So eating right, drinking enough water, not poisoning yourself. These are all important things to consider, right? Your bones aren't batteries. Because look, what you and I are about to face is a crazy, uncertain world. So the best thing that you can do, people keep asking me, what should I do? Should I get guns? Should I get food? Should I get stores of gas? Whoa, something happening at the pick me window? Boosh. Watch this. I can't guarantee that there's going to be anything coming. So look, all the best you can do is treat your body well, treat your mind well. Stop just getting fucking drunk. Like, go do nitrous or something. But getting drunk is just going to compromise you, open your energy field to demons. And I know you're like, Jesse, didn't you used to get drunk every day and watch literally every sport? Swear to God, I watched any sport. I didn't care. Like, I did not care. It could have been 2 colleges with 100 students each. I'd have been like, if it's all the time, put it on. I just listen to sports talk all day. Didn't even matter. Doesn't even matter the players. Doesn't even matter the year. It's exactly the same. You just rotate whose names it's going to be. At least with the news, you get new names every time. But you're like, Team X is looking real good this year. If their defense can hold it together, they got a strong chance of overcoming Team B in the division standings. Of course, seeing Team C is a perennial contender as well. And you can't overlook Team D because as long as they got that plucky quarterback and those defensive ends, they're going to be a threat to anybody they play. Oh, I don't know, man. I think that player W is a much better guy than you're giving him credit for. Well, I disagree. You want to talk about it for an hour? Well, not a whole hour because we still got to give 40 minutes worth of commercials. I swear to God, that was my whole life. And everything that I did was pushing alcohol. Everything that I did, like I just glorified the shit out of it. I would be like, hey man, if you ain't getting drunk at 2:00 in the afternoon, do you really care about stuff? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I don't know. But the point is that there is life after that, man. There is life after drinking and watching sports. And I'm going to tell you something I didn't realize until last night when I explained it to my friend Carrie. So football used to literally take one whole day out of my week. Right? I would wake up hungover an hour before the games would start, and I would have to go to the bar to watch like the season ticket to watch the game that I wanted to watch, right? That'd be early in the morning. I'm tired because I stayed up Saturday doing whatever Saturday stuff I had to do. Here, let me get the happy screen off. Okay, so it's Sunday morning. I'm tired. Wake my ass up. Drag myself to the bar. Hair of the dog. What up, homies? First game's 10:00. Second game's 1:00. Guarantee I'm faded by then. I'm faded enough that at 4:00, 4:15, 4:20, 4:30, 4:40, when that second game's over, where's my dude? I'm faded enough that at 5:00, I'm going to make that decision to just stay, get something to eat. Might as well just have dinner here. Come on, baby. You know this is sanctuary. That cat won't do nothing. Come on. You see him? You see the bird? Okay, so now I'm at the bar. And look, you see how the bird just did a little swoop through? Watch. Come on, buddy. He's a little nervous because there's goats down there. There's goats down there, and there's a cat who really has no interest in eating him, but he doesn't know that. He's still got to run through the protocols to get those peanuts. Okay, anyways, let's go back to that story, I guess. All right, so the next thing you know, I will come home. Whoa, look at that background. That's super cool. That's beautiful, kind of. I didn't even realize how we did that. This makes for a cool show. All right, come hither, bird. Bird, come on. This is exactly like when that dude brought the frog to Carnegie Hall. He was like, hey, I got this fantastic singing frog. And the guy was like, no way. And then he's like, yeah, and I keep it in this box. So he pulls the frog out the box, and the box is like, boom. And the dude's like, why is the frog not my homie? I just kept him in this stuffy ass box, and now he doesn't feel like singing. You know, one of the first things that I did when I got to New York City, I know it sounds stupid to you guys, but come on, baby. One of the first things I did when I got to New York City is I went inside Carnegie Hall. Ryan and Ashanti were like, let's go for a walk. And then I seen that we were close to Carnegie Hall, and I dipped. I was like, we got to go. Everybody does a radical, right? You know the frog I'm talking about? And then the guy just goes stone faced. He goes, you know what I'm talking about? So, okay. So, there goes the buddy. Look, he keeps doing the fake out. Bud, you can do it. That cat's not going to get you. Yo, the other thing you got to do, homies. There you go, baby bird. Little tiny bird friend. And he's gone. All right. I don't remember what I was saying. So these are the things you got to do to make yourself better is on the list. You got to quit smoking cigarettes. Holy shit. How are you going to run from anybody when you can't even lay in bed by yourself at night without wheezing? Don't lie. I know what it's like to be a smoker and lay in bed. You're like, what's that? What's that noise? It sounds like a steamship in the distance. Hey, fellow mariner. Are you on a steamship? And they're like, honey, what are you talking about? There's nobody on that lake. Must be my lungs then. Quit smoking, vape. Switch to vaping. This will be a good time to plug a vape company. Okay. So I got the line in for 2 guests, maybe 3 guests today. Maybe 4. I kind of want Fred Stewart to come on the show. Oh man, sorry. Man, so I got the line in the line in the water with some bait on it, trying to grab a couple fantastic guests. If I go fishing for 2 or 3 and I get 1, it'll still be a great show. Okay, so here's something, man, that okay, so oh, there's the bird again. Let's just give that bird some solo cam time. Come on, bird. Handle it. You can do it, bud. You can do it. Come on down. Kate Brown is live talking about election plans. All right, let's see what Kate Brown's talking about. YouTube.com. There's a President Trump rally. Yikes. Hey, man, shout out to everybody who went to a president rally. And boom. All right. Oh, she got the mask on. Can you hear me? Hold on. Let's just go right now live to Kate Brown because we could do it.
I wanted to find out what coordination your officers, state police, sheriffs have had with federal officers, and also if there have been any specific threats of violence or complaints of voter intimidation in the state thus far.
Other than comments from the President of the United States discouraging Americans from voting by mail, I am not aware of threats and suppression happening throughout Oregon. I do know that students at our universities were concerned about the safety and security of vote by mail because of the president's comments. I find those extremely concerning, that the president of the United States would take active efforts to suppress the power of the vote and the power of Americans to exercise their very fundamental free speech right. I am
Man,
not
everybody
aware of
just takes a shot at the
specific
president no
instances
matter
happening in
what.
Oregon other than
No
that.
matter what anybody has to say, they're just going to throw one in at the president.
Thanks, Maxine.
And Maxine, this is
This is
Superintendent
Max
Amy.
Redline.
I'd like to add on that.
Next
the question
stop,
you had
Gateway.
asked about, are we in communication with federal
Doors to your
officers?
left. P.S.
And
Fuck the
state
president
police
real
is a statewide
quick.
agency, and we are always have open lines of communication with the federal officers that we deal with on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. And so that has not changed for our.
Damn, is that lady wearing like 4 bulletproof vests?
Thanks, Maxine. We've got a written question here from Alex Zielinski with the Portland Mercury. Alex asks,
Yo, Alex
what is the
Zielinski.
duration of OSP and the Sheriff's Office jurisdiction over Portland? When will it begin and when will it end?
Hello, this is Superintendent Davey again. As far as when it'll begin tonight at 5 p.m. and it runs for approximately 48 hours. And during that time period, on Wednesday afternoon, the governor can reassess the situation that Oregon is looking at specifically here in Multnomah County.
Thanks, Alex, for the question. We'll go next to Gary Warner with EO Media. Go ahead, Gary.
Yes, hi, Governor. Thanks for taking time this morning. We received a letter today from the Institute for Constitutional Advocacy and Protection at the Georgetown University Law Center that monitors militia activity, noting a incident over the weekend that occurred at Lively Park in Springfield at a voter ballot drop. I know that most of this activity you're talking about today is geared towards what might happen in Portland, but what's being done to ensure that there isn't intimidation of voters elsewhere in the state at this time?
So, Gary, this is Superintendent Davey again, and I can give you some information.
They don't care about.
I know since we have 36 counties here in Oregon, there are.
They don't care about the other counties because those people are voting for the president anyways.
Local and state that are involved in this topic. And you are correct. There was an incident down in Springfield over the weekend, and the local law enforcement is very aware of it, and they're working with the state police in that area, and so is the county. As far as what we're doing statewide, it's communication. It's preparation and planning to make sure that all the elections, county elections, are in communication with their law enforcement. I know that Sheriff Reese has been in constant communication here in Multnomah County to ensure that all the deputies and the police officers in the area understand where the drop boxes are, and to ensure that those that do use the drop boxes do feel safe when they do that.
I guess my question would be, being aware of an incident doesn't tell me really anything about what sort of action is being taken on these sort of things. Are you doing anything proactively out of concern for these sort of incidents?
Gary,
I was kind of a barn.
Davey again. I think the specific incident down in Springfield, I'm not going to address today. However, what are we doing? A lot of it is through communication. It's the preparation and planning that goes into it to make sure that our officers, our deputies, and our troopers are aware of where the ballot locations are so that they can ensure that there is not issues of voter suppression occurring in those locations. And it's through communication. And if Sheriff Reese would also like to add to that on what he's done here locally, he can provide information.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is Mike Reese.
Chief Reese.
Again, I think in Multnomah County, having deputies who can quickly respond to any criminal calls for service or voter intimidation or attempts to suppress the vote at ballot locations in Multnomah County is really critical to ensuring a safe democratic process. We've got deputy sheriffs who are out working throughout Multnomah County today, ready to respond to any calls at a ballot location, working with our elections office to ensure a safe process.
I guess the last question I would have is what is the rules about open carry of long rifles and things like that in around voting areas? Michigan.
Yeah, that's Mike Benner.
There took some action to create a sort of a buffer zone. What is the law in Oregon about somebody showing up at a ballot box with an AR-15?
I know that voice.
Superintendent Davey again.
That dude's interviewed me a lot.
Open carry is allowed, and we also have the concealed handgun permits that people do have. As far as in each different jurisdiction, there are certain city ordinances that also have limitations put in place. And so each area of Oregon, there are a little bit nuances that are specific for that. But overall, our Governor Brown, has not put into place something that's similar to what you just quoted.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gary. And we've got time for just 2 more questions. So we're going to go next to Nick Budnick with the Portland Tribune. Go ahead, Nick.
Nick Budnick.
Hi, thanks very much.
There's just
for
2
the
Nicks with a butt in the middle.
opportunity. I am wondering if Superintendent Davey could provide more information about the role of federal deputized officers. I know there was discussion that they're not part of the plan, but could we have more clarity on cooperation with federal prosecutors and police? And also, if you have time, a little more details on the deployment of National Guard. Thanks.
Absolutely, Nick. This is Superintendent Davey again. As far as the question, there are troopers and, as we know, other officers here in Portland.
Oh,
law
shit.
enforcement officers that have been.
Bro, you can't just fly in the house.
It's just a designation. Our
Whoa.
troopers are still out there doing their normal job every day that they normally do.
Oh,
Tonight,
man.
we have our mobile response team coming to Portland. They
Okay,
will
hold
do
on.
what they normally do when they are here to assist Portland and Multnomah County. That does not change or deter any of their normal activities. What that designation really does, it's on the back end as far as prosecution guidelines. It's whether or not our district attorney here in Multnomah County, Mike Schmidt, determines that if a case does not meet prosecutorial guidelines, perhaps it maybe does in the federal. That's the difference between that piece. But as far as their duties, they will remain what they always are. And if you're talking about how we interact with our federal partners have a mission also in Portland. There are numerous federal buildings that they are responsible for protecting, and that's their mission. That's the mission that we have today. The mission that we had in August is not the same that we have.
Sorry, guys.
To be here for Portland and Multnomah County to help and support. And if there's another part of that question, please let me know.
That was crazy.
What are the criteria for deployment of the National Guard? Will they be authorized to use force, and at what time that would occur?
So, Nick, this is Superintendent Davey again. I think a lot of that will be in consultation with Major General Stentzel on the line. But as far as when they'll be deployed, it's going to be dependent on the situation that we're in. We do not know what can transpire in the next couple of days to the next week. And so we will evaluate it. And more likely than not, they are a support role. They are here to assist us potentially with infrastructure protection, perhaps on some type of perimeter security. That's their main area, is to assist us to allow law enforcement then to be readily available for more of interaction if there are individuals that are trying to create some type of unrest. It frees up the law enforcement to do our job. And General Stentzel, I don't know if you have anything additional on that.
LA is so buff.
A lot to add, Superintendent. The bottom line, if you notice, is we're there in a supporting role.
They just popped up the dude's photo.
In a position to defend ourselves.
It's like his crappy. This is crap music. I did it.
Sheriff's Office.
This looks like I'm producing their show.
To provide us.
They just got the dude popped up in the middle with just a photo. Just laid over. Look, I could do that right now. Hold on.
We've got time for.
Oh my God! Watch.
To Brenna Kelly with KPTV.
Look, I could do it. Just put one up in the middle. That's exactly what they just did.
Hi, good morning. Last week,
they
it
just
was
put
still
that dude's
unknown
photo.
exactly how many officers would be prepared or on standby for crowd control when at that point it was unclear who would be in charge of public safety. Now that we know that piece, how many law enforcement officers are on standby and which agency will have the most that will be specifically responsible for public safety at elections protests?
Sheriff Mike Reese, thank you for the question. Again, the governor's order allows us to bring a collaborative response to public safety in Multnomah County. So all law enforcement agencies, not just the 3 of us represented here, but our partners at Port of Portland Police and the Gresham Police Department will also be assisting in managing whatever events transpire in Multnomah County. I think that we'll have enough resources to have a highly visible presence to deter criminal activity and to ensure that people feel that their ability to vote is protected and that we have a safe and welcoming environment around our elections process.
Oh, yeah, because if you didn't feel safe with a bunch of chuds and deplorables around, having a bunch of cops is going to make you feel better.
The specific number of officers or deputies or troopers that are going to be participating, part of it will be dependent upon what happens in other parts of the state. State police have a responsibility for other jurisdictions as well. So if there are events that happen in other parts of the state, they may be sending resources there.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brenna. That's all the time we have.
Can we be done with this?
But, thank you for joining us today.
Get out of here. Anybody else having live press briefings right now? Look, there might be. If there is. Well, let's just go to home. Let's go live. No way. Is the president talking right now?
The attendee
Whoa.
to being up here has been incredible.
What the hell?
I have met so many wonderful people along the way before being introduced to RSBN. My Raleigh friends, the late Randall Tom, who I met in Mesa, Arizona. Richard, I know you're out there. Sandra and Brandon, as well as Rick and Mike and Mario from California.
God, that is the worst.
Support for Trump.
That's a wall
Wonderful to meet everybody
jacket.
from there. Megan and Misty from Phoenix. Megan also from Las Vegas, along with Joe. Joe, Megan, and I were all up on stage together. And then, of course, another supporter I met in Bullhead City, Reagan. So thank you to all of you for just the friendship you have shown to me while we've been covering the Trump campaign and while we've been out there on the rally trail. It's been an amazing experience for the country as a whole to see so many people supporting the president in the way that they do. There's so much love out there for our president.
What?
It's really humbling. I think that, you know, I'm going to list some of the reasons that we should all support President Trump.
Whoa. I swear I'll turn this off in 5 seconds.
I think the most potent weapon we have right now,
the guy's wearing a brick wall jacket,
is really our love for him, is really our love for our country and how he embodies that for us and how we rally to him. Because for so long, the media has told us that we should be ashamed of America, that there are things that are fundamentally wrong with America. They might label it systemic racism. They may say you are racist just by the very nature of your ethnicity, by the very color of your skin. You might be categorically described as being racist. And that's wrong. We know that's not what America's about. Yes, America's made mistakes in the past, but we always move forward. We're always trying to make ourselves better, always trying to make America great. Long before that became a political slogan, that's just the way we do things in America. So we can't give in to that. We can't give in to that description that the media wants to tell us that there's something fundamentally wrong with America, that it's wrong to love your country, because it's not. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And in the next few hours, less than 48 hours before the election, starting tomorrow, this is a time to show that love. Tell people why you support the president. Tell people why you love our country.
I can't do it.
Help them get out to vote. If you haven't voted in person already, if you haven't voted early, get your vote in as early as you can tomorrow. Make that vote in person and help others get out there on the help them get to the polls.
Okay, I'm done with that. I can't do that no more. That was pretty hardcore. All right, look. This is Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie. I feel like everything just got crazy from the bird flying in the house to the Kate Brown press conference. It ended up being a Mike Reese press conference. I just want to remind you guys that if you go to standupandfightback.bigcartel.com, you can get all the edgy gear, bro. All the edgy gear. Trust me, we're doing big things with standupandfightback.bigcartel. Use the promo code Coffee and Bonghits. Get 10% off your entire order of all their cataloged items. Notice I said that. Hey, don't forget about this, yo. Fuck 12 News. First or live or local. I'm going to address this real quick. I'm going to address the Fuck 12 News problem. So we're bumping around, doing our thing, and then Zuckerberg came through and was like, no. Nobody scores on Mutombo. So here's the deal, though. We were already on our way moving out of the apartment building known as Facebook, right? Like, Zuckerberg is a terrible landlord. So, you know that we already made the move myself over to urbansurvivorman.com. And hopefully that's where you're watching this show right now is at urbansurvivorman.com. But regardless, here's a good message. Renting space in cyberspace, renting an apartment from Zuckerberg is no safer than renting an apartment in Portland, Oregon. Your rents keep going up, your accommodations keep going down, the neighborhood keeps getting worse. Well, all of you should be doing is going and getting yourself a nice little condominium that you own or a little piece of land in cyberspace so that your product can really exist on its own. And then you can still leave your real estate and go dabble with the commoners, right, in social media, but you can always come back and they can never take it away. So for that, check out my man Alex at Total Market Exposure. Yeah, you see that plug? What about Cape? Coronavirus got my pockets on empty. Can I get some help? You want coronavirus relief, bro? Like maybe $500? That's easy. Fill out this form and you can complete it in Oregon. COVID Gladiators. Meet Malibu. He's a single dad who'll do anything for $500. This is Lace. She's a bartender, but the bartenders close at 10 now. Gemini drives an Uber and he'll kick your ass for $500. Zap has 3 kids, but she's going to get tattoos unless her brother Nitro wins. He'll kick your ass for $500. All you got to do is log in faster than Sunny, fill out the form, provide an address, and try not to get kicked in the face while people smash the crap out of you and cough directly in your mouth with no masks. Okay, it's officially halftime right now. And you know they always have the best halftime entertainment wherever they take bulls to their head. So speaking of taking bulls to their head, speaking of taking bulls to their head, here's Red Panda. Yeah, y'all give it up one time for Red Panda. I've been down with that lady since I was like a teenager, back when Dominique still played for the Hawks, and where you could watch the game still on TBS and WGN, I think, on Saturdays. Remember, they always have that reliable Bulls game on Saturday. Man, y'all remember the Blazers would always play the Bulls that one Saturday. There was always the one Saturday where they play the Bulls. And you guys remember the year that the Bulls went like 72-10? Was that what they went, 72-10? 72-10. Anyways, one of those losses was to the Trailblazers on one of those Saturday night games. And guess what? I was in jail. And we got in trouble. And you know why I got in trouble? Because one dude said so we were in the farm. Man, don't ask me why I went to jail, because telling people we went to jail for a dirty fucking UA is embarrassing. But so that was the team that had Sabonis. And we beat the Bulls, but we were on like silent time at the farm out by Edgefield, and this dude was like, "Man, Jackie Chan could beat up Bruce Lee," and we were supposed to all be quiet. And I was like, "What the fuck did you say?" And the dude was like, "Hey, you got to go into the whole thing." I don't know if it was like the whole or a hole or just like adjacent room by the hole. It felt very holy. It was solitary. Anyways, I could listen to everybody else cheer for that game. I couldn't watch any play. I couldn't watch the game. I couldn't hear any play-by-play. And nobody was like yelling the score. I don't even remember what the point was to that. Okay, so here's the points today. People are mad at me because I'm holding them to a standard to be down with me, right? Sorry, man. There's only so much food I can give away to people, right? There's only so much food. I just look at people and I just think, is it rude for me to ask them to quit eating so much? Is it rude for me to ask them to quit eating food that somebody else could be eating in a couple weeks when they're not here, or a couple months? Look, some people got to die. It's a numbers game. So it's a numbers game. So it's like the probability ping pong lottery, the ping pong ball lottery, right? You visualize it with a lot of balls and shit, right? You want as few balls or as many balls as you can. So whatever is to your benefit, like, okay, I don't want any balls in that probability pot, or I want lots of balls in that probability pot, but you can fill up the holes in the probability pot on your own, right? Just write your initials on it. Okay, anyways, don't be mad at me for that shit. Be mad at yourself, because I'm the one that should be mad. I feel like Nanny on the goddamn Muppet Babies, and that you guys are just always wilding out, and I have to come and I have to come and tell you guys that you guys are being crazy, or you guys are being irresponsible, or whatever. Look at this bird. He's going to try to be greedy. All right. I tell you guys, look, you're being irresponsible, or you're being wild, or your imaginations or your make-believe are out of control. It's getting dangerous. No, you can't put a jet rocket on the back of your play wagon, gonzo. And that's how I feel like when I come into this world and talk to you guys, because you guys only exist. This world only exists. You guys out there, you only exist when I open up my phone. Otherwise, it's just cats and birds and spiders and goats and whatever, right? Like, you guys only exist when I open this door. And y'all are just a bunch of Muppet Babies to me. And you can be mad at me for that, or you can like be like, well, maybe that's some good advice or whatever. I don't know how you're going to reconcile it, but I'm not certainly going to change. So it reminds me of the stories of the fall of the Roman Empire, but we're not going to get into what it's like to sit around a campfire with the barbarian. Freaking brutish rubes. All right. I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. With 1 day left until the election, it does kind of suck to look like Hunter Biden. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me make a tiny move. We gotta switch to we gotta switch to the bird cam real quick. All right. So right underneath the this window right here, there's a cat, and she doesn't really have any interest. She doesn't really have any interest in eating the birds or the squirrels, but she has an interest in them. And so she tries to do this like clicking thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. She's like, it's like a, right. If you are going to get, rockets for Roadrunners, yo, man, check this out, Vince. True story. Me and Sean Vassar, we saw the real Roadrunners, early summer, late spring. We're on the other side of Crater Lake, and we passed this town called Coyote Canyon. I think it's called Coyote Canyon, maybe Coyote Valley. Anyways, we drove past it, and I was like, that's a crazy name for a place. And then all of a sudden, 2 Roadrunners ran across the road in front of us. And true story, you guys know I never lie to you, man. Right before one of those birds got all the way across the road, right? He got all the way across the road, and then right when he got to the edge, he turned around and did a little kind of little dance, and then kept dipping, right? Like he was running, stopped, like I couldn't hear him because we were in the car, but like visually, like if you imagine what it would look like if somebody went then that's what the dude did, right? We might have some action on the bird cam. There might be some happenings right now, but the cat is right underneath it. So the bird is apprehensive naturally. I'm not trying to get these birds to let down their defenses, though. Come on. Shh. Man, screw them. So Sean was like, yo, what was that? And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, the cat's doing it right now. Dude, the cat's speaking in an animal language. I know cats do it sometimes, but this cat's really like, he speaks it fluently. Like if me and this cat dipped and we ended up in a spaceport, this cat might know like 4 or 5 languages. Boom. Oh, the bird did a up and dip. Watch. Oh no, the cat's just like, wow, crazy. But the cat's not going to get the bird because the cat doesn't. It's just trying to talk to the bird. I wish you could see it all, but I would be messing with nature right now. Hold on. I bet I could pull something off. Watch. Hold on. Watch. Boom. Boom. Watch. Hold on. I think I could do this. Boosh. Oh man. Okay, it's getting a little dicey. That cat's not spry though. That cat moves slow, but look. That cat's like, what the heck's going on? Because see, that cat uses that window all day. It goes in and out. Oh, now you see my apartment. Yeah, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. There's a shoebox and some cat food. All right, that's it. Some equipment. Table. Like, there can't be a whole apartment. Yeah, it's my whole ass apartment. You guys think I was messing around? Look, you thought I was messing around. No, this is the whole thing, bro. Why don't you got no furniture? That's my face. Look, why don't you got no furniture? Look, there's the wall. There's one wall. There's one wall. Man, if you wonder, hey, yo, why don't you have look, that's my bathroom. If you're wondering, like, why don't I have furniture in my apartment? Let me remind you that I didn't come back from the island to have couches and stuff like that. I came back to work, right? I came back strictly to I I came back strictly to accomplish a set of tasks, man. Whoa, man, now it's November, and I am so right on course. Like, despite the coronavirus, despite all whatever weirdness has just, the cat just left, and we missed it. Look, the cat just climbed out the window, not caring about the birds. And then the birds, they should fight the cat right now. Anyways, not to start, that's a good question, Vince. I'm going to ponder on that. Not to start bragging or patting myself on the back, but, you know, I made a series of promises with myself when I left the island. And it was like, because, dude, I did not have to leave Hawaii. I could have just stayed there and hung out with trained duck best friends and sheep best friends and played with the pond every day. So I sat there thinking to myself, dude, why would you leave paradise? And then it was like, okay, we got a mission. But if we go, we have to really, really be on the mission, man. We're talking 16-hour freaking days every day. Every day, 16-hour days. From the moment I dropped down in Kansas City, I've had my phone in my hand. In like January, I've had my phone in my hand, and I haven't put my phone down except to sleep, swim, or pet an animal. I use my phone on the toilet. I'm working. I use my phone in the bathtub. I sit in the bathtub. I'll take a shower because I don't got that kind of time to be off the phone. I send emails. I send Gmails. And I was like, look, you don't get to cry about being tired. You don't get to cry about the rain. You don't get to cry if your fingers hurt. If you go back to the mainland, and now look. Boom, we are so close to just having the machine built. And then once this machine is built, this fantastic contraption, once it's built, we'll literally be able to do anything. Anything. Holy shit. Like, we'll have the tools to compete in the information age and disinformation age with anybody. We can have our own TV show. Like, bro, you want to have a TV show? I could just give you a TV show. I can host a TV show for you. I can find you the people to make the TV show for you. I can take every idea and every plan we got, and we can just throw people at it. Once there's a machine and we got somewhere to, like, anybody can shoot the guns and the turrets, right? But if you don't have a seat, nobody can sit there, right? So you got to build a chair. Okay, look, this is I know I said I was gonna do this earlier. Damn. Okay, look, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a bonus half hour. I'm gonna do a bonus half hour where I bang out these crazy memories. Hold up. Oh shit, hold on. I messed up. Hold up. I know it doesn't look like I messed up, but I did. Because I forgot to enable the audio. Okay, check this out. I have not ever watched these videos, right? The only time I have to ever rewatch a live stream. Whoa, crow party. Oh man, they're mad at the cat. Come on, kitty. Quit being a menace. Okay, look, I never watched these videos before, so we're just gonna roll through them. But Blam. Okay. Okay. So this is apparently the post I put up when somebody won the World Series. I think this was the night the Cubs won the World Series, and I assume that they defeated either the Indians or no, they couldn't have beat the Braves because the Braves are an NL team too. So it would have to be, they would have to have beaten the Indians. Cool. How apropos. Okay. Then man, look at this picture right here. Look at this picture, man. Isn't that crazy, dude? Andrew Blasey took that picture. Man, people ask what the stars in North Dakota were like. And I was like, they're crazier than I ever seen. And then they asked me what the stars in Hawaii are like. And I'm like, bro, imagine North Dakota. But imagine if North Dakota was like Oregon. And then you get North Dakota. And then you get Hawaii. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Oh man, look. That was an old profile picture. But look, that ended up being the logo, son. This was like the premiere of that photo this day. Look, there's a revolution. I'm sharing food pics. Damn, look, we did not get to eat like this all the time. We did not. It's a good food pic. Get out of that. That's not what I wanted. Look, here's an old flyer. Yo, shout out to that kid Cry. I tried to get him on this show. Oh yeah, okay, look. So you see this right here? This says, since my live stream got jammed up, I shot regular video of what I couldn't show you earlier. Okay. Look, people don't know nothing about no shit like this, man. You don't. When people talk about don't talk about Portland if you don't know that the whole battle is taking place. Hold on. When they're talking about, don't talk about Portland if you don't know that the whole battle is taking place in like a 3-block radius, right? Now, that's not necessarily the truth in Portland, right? Because happens across town, happens uptown, happens downtown. It's scattered, right? But legitimately at Standing Rock, hold on. Legitimately at Standing Rock, you would, let's do this. Okay, at Standing Rock, there was really nobody around at all. There was like nobody. You just drove out to the middle of effing nowhere. And then when you get there, it's nowhere, right? It's just a giant pasture next to a muddy river, next to a river that's a little bit less muddy. And there's nobody out there except cops and people who came to fight the cops. No, I said that wrong. There's nobody out there except people who came to defend the river and people who were intent on stopping the people from defending the river, right? There was river protectors and then there was river neglectors or effectors or whatever. Okay, so look, what we're going to do though is I'm going to find, wow, look, that's a video from Fallways. Hold on, okay, hold on. So this next, I look, oh man, I missed that necklace. Look, that's my fluorite necklace. Oh, that was a good necklace. That brought me a lot of good charm, man. When I wore that thing, I felt like I was light on my feet. Boom. That's dope. Look at this panorama I shot. Yeah, there still wasn't hardly anybody there. But this is the second time I went. Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. Look at this one. Look. Man. Hey, man. Sometimes. I could never explain what this was like, man. On one side of the river was super brave water protectors, natives. And on the other side was these gnarly ass freaking cops from all different jurisdictions. You know, the people that the kind of troops that they're bringing into Portland right now, recently, you know, the contractors and the DHS style of dudes and the Border Patrol losers, the ragtag conglomeration of just multi agencies mixed with a shitload of snitches and informants and liaisons. I can't stress it enough, you guys. You have to stop hanging out with people you don't know. Sorry. It's going to keep getting more and more and more and more crucial that you only build within your established team. Okay. This feels like a slideshow. It is kind of, but it's about to get crazier. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the oldest one and we'll just go up there. Hey, this was dope. Shout out to everybody that rolled pot on this day for Fight Church. Ellen, no, they weren't protecting the river to travel. They were just they were protecting it from a pipeline. Okay. So first of all, shout out to everybody that did this with us. Let me switch to this cam. That's dope. Okay. Let's see what the hell I got to say. Hey, look at that magic hat, boy. And I am in the back seat of the minivan with Miss Long and Mr. Stark. So we left Bismarck. It looked like a nice, quiet, peaceful morning. We're in Bismarck, and then I told you we just got the reports that camp is being swept. We have we can't really confirm. I mean, we have reputable sources that have told us that that's what's going on. We're probably half an hour. Hey, so let me explain something to you guys real quick about what's going on here. Is you can't. There's no Wi-Fi out there, right? You literally drive out to the middle of a freaking field, and you drive out to the middle of a field, and you just wait for the cops, and the cops wait for you, and then you just hang around and be cool and stay in ceremony and practice good medicine and chop wood and stack wood and help carry stuff and carry water and quietly watch ceremony, right? And you wait, and then boom, an action will happen. And then the problem is when an action happens, a lot of people are off of the actual site, right? Like, for example, we stayed in Bismarck because it had become so routine and the actions were announced in advance. So there was very few surprise actions going on, right? So at this point in the morning, we were at this really cool hotel in Bismarck. I had just beat the shit out of a oil contractor dude for bullying. This is a crazy story. I beat the shit out of an oil contractor dude for bullying this dude named Josh, who was the campaign manager for the Democratic candidate for governor for North Dakota, right? It was right before the election. Josh is in this hotel in Bismarck on official campaign business. These other dudes are bullying Josh. I tell the bartender, I was like, I don't know how y'all get down in North Dakota, but I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I'm going to punch one of those dudes in their face in a minute. So that's another story for another day, I guess. It's a great story, though. It's on video somewhere. I live streamed it. I'm looking weird, man. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know. We just got word that the assortment of federal agents are about to sweep the camp, right? Okay, so here we go.
Our way.
They have no jurisdiction. It's the.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Okay, tell them, Sarah.
They have no jurisdiction there, and they're sweeping the camp. They have no jurisdiction to do so, and they're sweeping.
So we have sporadic reports that says that the cops have moved in and they're actually sweeping the camp. So it's game time, folks. It's been a pretty quiet week, but it's always the calmest before the storm. So now listen, please don't take what I'm telling you and go and share that as an official report. Like I said, I'm not on site yet. We are headed there.
That was so G. Man, I really felt like a valuable man. My video said I got a ton of shares. Okay, so then that's only 6 seconds, so we're gonna skip that. Yo, this is a scary day. I remember this day well.
And I am in the back seat of the minivan.
No, that was the one we just did. Okay. Okay, watch this. Hey, I guarantee this is bomb-ass journalism. But watch for the airplanes.
Here in the camp.
Watch for the airplanes. Look, you can see them.
Lockdown. Here, let me.
Gosh, I'm not
So
an
we are
attractive
at
person.
camp. We're at the Cohen camp. Here's Standing Rock. I just was told, just confirmed that somebody indeed did get shot. I was told from the Twitter, I was told it was a CNN reporter that got shot. So
I'm live right
the
now.
camp's on lockdown. The confrontation is just up the road. We're gonna get there as soon as we can. People are mobilizing to get to the front lines. We're just doing a little bit of investigating real quick. Sarah and Cameron are up ahead. I don't know if you can see those guys. They're way up there by that white building up there. There's Sarah and Cameron. I got a decent signal, so
I was getting such a good signal that day.
Flags. Yeah, fucking beautiful water.
I forgot how windy it was there.
So I can't lie, you guys. I'm scared. I know Sarah and Cameron are scared. This is always a good reminder this is why you should always have a decent breakfast, because you don't know when you're going to get to eat next. So
free game.
I don't know. I mean, we're here. We're gonna get up and fuck. I don't even know what to say. But this is futuristic. This is scary. I'm really glad that I have a live feed out here. There's a weird buzzing in the air right now.
Look. I don't even know this plane is about to take out my phone.
Why they're walking that way? Because the battle's that way.
There's a weird
I
buzzing
don't know
in
what
the
they're
air.
doing.
You can hear
There's
it.
a weird buzz. It's like there's a drone flying around, but I can't see a drone anywhere. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't have my gas mask. The gas mask is in the car. I do got a Viso though. Thank God we brought Visos back from Portland. There's the helicopter. Hold on. You see it? Right there. There's a plane right there. Shit, I don't even know. But we're here. We're here and nobody else is really here, so that must mean they're on the front lines. I'm gonna go. I gotta catch up to Sarah and Cameron because I have no idea why they're going that direction.
Turns out they're walking.
Man, there's like nobody here. So just to let everybody know who just showed up, I'm here at Standing Rock.
Yeah, the place is a ghost town.
This place is empty.
I just said
Everybody's
that.
on the front lines. I need to get to the front lines. I need to figure out where the fuck Sarah and Cameron are going. God, look at that beautiful water.
I do miss that little river though. It was muddy
right
but
here. Look, this is why you don't come out here with a dome tent. That's what the wind will do to your. That's what the wind will do to your tent out here.
Yeah, the wind fucked up a lot of tents out there.
So there's the Cannonball River right there. It's pretty crazy that I still have a live feed out here.
Man, can you hear that little helicopter shit behind me?
I know this is probably not the most exciting video I've put up, but
man, it was so cold.
At least you guys know we're here right now. God, I love these teepees. They're so beautiful. Well, there's one person.
Look, one
It's
person.
a ghost town right now. Oh shit! There goes cars full of people.
I'm way far away from everything too.
Shit, I don't even know what to say. God, look at those teepees. So gorgeous. There's Sarah and Cam over there. I found them. No, Dan, I don't have a new phone. This is still my old phone. Just toughing it out because I don't have another choice. They don't have a T-Mobile store anywhere in North Dakota. Nowhere. So it says my connection is getting weak. I might start glitching. I'm not sure why the hell Sarah and Cameron went all the way over here, but I'm going to the battles. Where are you guys going? They must have a plan. Hi to you. No, it's not cold. It's not cold. It's actually a gorgeous day. Oh, there's another helicopter.
Oh, I still smoke cigarettes. Yuck.
Yeah, the sun's in my eyes. I can't tell if I'm pointing at it or not. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay, says my connection is getting weak again. I might start glitching on you guys. I don't know. I'm probably gonna set this stop the stream for a minute. A helicopter just keeps flying around us.
Watch, any minute my shit should be. Zzz. Man, there's still some time left on this video, though. I think I should fast forward it.
I expect it to go up. Here, right there is the burned hillside from the fire the other day. Oh gosh, hold on, shit. There's a whole procession of people leaving the conflict site. So let me go.
A procession of people leaving the conflict site. Oh, damn, I used to be a bomb-ass journalist.
I don't know if you can. All these people are leaving. All these people are leaving the conflict site. And then up on that hill right there is law enforcement. Somebody just told me that 2 people have been shot with rubber bullets. The guy at the front gate confirmed for me that somebody had indeed been shot and taken to the hospital. Wow, what you guys are about to see is crazy. Okay.
Heavy.
I'm not sure why everybody's walking back. Somebody just told me they think maybe the elders asked everyone to go back to camp. I'm not
That
sure.
always
I'm
happens.
Snag an interview with somebody that's coming back. I can't believe that I still have a signal. This is beautiful. So for those who are just tuning in, we're here at Standing Rock. Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Why is everybody coming back?
Honestly, we were walking there. We were down there earlier. I really don't know. It looks like there's still a group of people there.
Thank you. All right, so
Plane right overhead.
there's a plane right there.
That's the plane that's gonna kill me.
Going.
Helicopters over there. There's a lot of people still down there. Yeah, there is. I thought you should headed past this show.
Man, I can't lie, y'all. I'm pretty scared. There's the helicopter again. Right over there somewhere. Up on that hill right there, if you guys can see, that's law enforcement up there. We got 220 viewers, 230 viewers now. So for those who don't know what's going on, we're at Standing Rock, North Dakota.
Oh, damn. Shit. Okay. So look, then I lose my signal, but I show up. And all these freaking dudes are standing across the river, and they just got done effing up a bunch of people who tried to cross the river. It's crazy. It's kind of a famous moment in the history of Standing Rock. So look, let me see. I think I got some. Here's
record this. I wanted to go live. It isn't working very well. So first I want you to see how beautiful this water is.
Have I mentioned how much I love that water? I've said it like 10 times already.
There's a huge confrontation up here. So I wanted to do this live, but my live feed was breaking up, and I want to make sure I got this in its entirety.
What? I'm denying any knowledge.
This is pretty scary. Can't lie. There's a lot of people here. There's a police boat. Standing around. I'm not sure. We'll walk right up to where the cops are, though. Everything seems relatively peaceful right now. And people are almost lighthearted, so I'm a little confused. But, oh, there's a river between us. Holy shit.
That's when I was like, maybe I could better get better glasses.
WG needs a roll call there.
If any of your people get hurt, we have medics to take care of them. Are you guys hungry?
I love it when I shut up. When I'm watching a video and I'm just like, okay, I let the story talk.
Okay.
Yo, how crazy was that? Oh damn, I remember that spot. And then that's the food. Yeah, so hey, I ran late, but I wanted to make sure I got that. That footage on my show, because now that I finally navigated through some of Facebook's roadblocks and stuff, and I got access to my other shit. There's some dope shit. There's some dope ass shit in my memories, man. So maybe we could, I don't know, get a couple times per week where there's something really cool that pops back up and we can show it on the show. I know that's not really newsworthy, but what am I going to do? Repeat the same shit? Okay, last thing I want to say is, yo, postal workers, we need you to be at the top of your game. You can save America right now. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be crazy. I know that you're going to be stressed out, pushed to the limit, but only you can save America right now by making sure those ballots get where they got to go. We can't find none of them in a dumpster. We can't find none of them in a shopping cart down by the river. We can't find none of them in a recycling bin by the grocery store. You have to make sure all those ballots get where they gotta go. you could save America. Remember whatever Kevin Costner said in The Postman, and let that inspire you. Okay, everybody else. Yeah, I don't know what we did today. We did it though. We did it. I think we plugged some of our sponsors. I got a ton of work to do, you guys. I'm gonna get to that work. Remember, go to urbansurvivorman.com. Hey, we're gonna have the merch store. Hopefully, it'll be open today. Hopefully. All right. Remember, if I don't say Audi 5000G, then that means that some monkey stole my phone. All right, then Audi 5000G.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight.